How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Feels like a while since I've said that, but last night, when this promo did drop, you'd be like, where's Marshall? Where's the videos? Hey, I was too busy playing Fall Guys in Twitch Rivals. We came third mid. Prize money was won. And I really enjoyed myself. But tonight, we're back on the grind. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Double-barreled surname. And he's moved into a position which I kind of feel in real life he should play. Don't get me wrong, like right back, creativity from that position is unbelievable with Trent, but I feel like he should be tried in the midfield role. I don't know if this is like a myth, whether he would work there or not, but give him a shot. Give him a shot, Mr. Klopp, and I reckon he could play some amazing balls, like into like strikers and stuff like that, because his playmaking ability is fantastic. And we got this the Flashback today, which is basically a shapeshifter. He's moving from right back to midfield. We're going to test him out and see the price right below me. You've seen his 5-star skills already. I'm guaranteed you've seen that. He's 5'11", medium high work rate, so he's box-to-box abilities, no bounce. He's got a 4-star weak foot. His attributes are literally sensational if you're looking for a box-to-box midfielder. He's got everything you want to have a box-to-box, to have basically. You want him to have speed to cover the ground. You got to get forward, you got to get back. He's got that 92 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. I did use an engine on him to make him feel even better on the ball, especially to benefit his 5-star skills. Shooting, box-to-box. You want him when they do get in the area, or in and around the area, to have kind of a threat. You know what I'm saying? He's got 99 shot power. That's a threat in itself. I mean, you don't have to go for the finesse shot every time, or even the simple tap-ins. You just blast it, mate, if you're not sure. And he's got 94 long shots as well. This guy can actually really hit them from range, and I believe that you'll see it during this review as well. Hit the crossbar from something like 35 yards. It was insane. Good attacking positioning as well. Then, for a box-to-box, what else do you need? You need some good passing, man. If you get into the final third, you need to thread the through balls. You pick it up midfield, you can sprint to the wings, or players running in behind the defence. His passing is amongst the best in the game. That's not even me just looking at that and thinking, it looks good, let's say it's the best. It is. It's literally amongst the best. Just wait till you see the gameplay. Dribbling. You want him to have a little bit of ball control, to control himself when he's on the ball. Lads, he's got 5-star skills, and his dribbling is actually really good. I know it says 88 agility. It actually feels better than that, which is a welcome bonus. You want to have a little bit defending for the defensive areas. He's got that in abundance, and you want to be strong in the challenge, and you want good stamina. Well, he's got 97 aggression, and he's got 99 stamina. He's got the early crosser trait, long passer, CPU AI one, and long shot taker with the CPU AI yet again. Lads, gameplay time. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay. This is Trent Alexander-Arnold in his first game. Straight away, that is a sensational cross. Now, nobody got on the end of it, and nobody will get on the end of this cross either. But the areas that he's putting into with the whip, and even the float in the first one, is utterly sensational. See, if I've got like a Arnold or a Vlahovic running onto those, where in this case it was Leroy Sané. If I had, no, was it Leroy Sané? I actually don't believe it was. It might have been. Was it? I am so confused now. Who do I have left mid? Wait, I can actually check. It's literally in front of... Oh, it was Solskjaer! I just called Leroy Sané Solskjaer. But yeah. We've got some more reviews come for you guys very soon, including Ginola, Solskjaer, and a lot of players that you want to see. So get amongst the comments as well. But his range of passing and his build-up play for Trent Alexander-Arnold is utterly sensational. Like I said, with the crossing, he's putting into great areas, and he's putting them in like brilliance for someone to run onto it and attack. And if I had that tall striker, and if I had that someone coming in at the back post, like I said, like a Vlahovic, like a Haaland, that would be a goal each and every single time. Utterly sensational ability on his crosses. Again, that's another great cross. It's just unfortunate I've got Solskjaer jumping up against them, isn't it? But yeah, dude, this guy in midfield, if you think he's passing, could be an asset to your team, you're thinking correct, mate. He's very good with that. Look at that. Left foot through ball to R9. R9 does the business. And very nice little finish over the top of the keeper into the back of the net. So I've got the pros and cons on the left-hand side. I think this is the shots. By the way, that pings off the bar. I think my face cam was in the way. This ugly face in front of your face on camera. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, he's got the pace. He's very quick on this game, is Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially this version. I've used his right back many times. The red version, the TOTS version, whatever you want to say, that kind of the upper echelon one. But this one, he's better on the ball. I believe he's better defensively. He's faster, and overall, he's just the better card. If you want to play this card right back, you play him right back. But honestly, as a centre mid, he's so much more useful, especially as a box-to-box. Nice rainbow flick in the volley there. This guy was kind of losing his marbles in the game. He was 3-0 down, and that was the kind of finishing point right there. He did rage quit once that did go into the back of the net. But just look at this, right? This is a key example of Trent's build-up. He could move it from literally inside the penalty box. He offers himself there for the pass. I didn't press R1 to draw him closer. He did that naturally, and then we build up, and somehow R9's header doesn't go in. I was very, very disappointed in that, boys. But yeah, I just liked everything pretty much Trent did for me tonight. Dribbling, utterly sensational. Like I did say, if you're expecting him not to be as agile as a lot of different midfielders, you're expecting wrong. He was actually really, really good when it did come down to that. And this finish, it's just to top them off, mate. Look at that. That was me in my elements. I did like... Oh, it's not even a black, is it? Wait, it could be. That's a Balassi flick, right? And then I seen the keeper kind of move off his line a little bit. Went for the chip, back of the net. What's a card? What's a player? What a box-to-box. He's... Wow. Summary time. Hi, and you welcome me for the summary. Imagine if I switched the moods up during the kind of sections of the review, because I record the first bit into the gameplay, then the gameplay, I record that, and then I get into this section. Just imagine if I did it like separate days. I could come with like different voices, different settings. I could do it out by the river, boys. But anyways, Trent Alexander-Arnold. What a player. What a player, man. And as you can see as well by his match ratings, he performed consistently well. For that position as well, 8.3 is not that bad. And of course, you get higher ratings the more you contribute. He played 4 games for me, 2 goals, 3 assists, and that last goal, it was like the creme de la creme. It was just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I used the 5-star skills. You can see the finishing when it comes to it. A lovely little chip. Obviously, the chips are a lot easier on this game. They go basically towards the centre of the goal. It's kind of locked onto that kind of area. But I've seen his keeper off his line, and I've just thought, you know what? Can you do this in like all one fluid motion? The answer was yes. He's very capable of basically playing in every single midfield role, whether that be the transition from defence to midfield, midfield to attack, whether it be just sitting there in the defensive mid kind of area and playmaking from that position, whether it be to be an offensive centre midfielder to benefit the attack, spray some through balls, use some skill, use the pace out wide. This guy is very versatile, and this guy is a brilliant box-to-box. Could you play him right back in his natural position? Yes. Could you play him, I don't know, right midfielder? Well, you could play this guy anywhere, possibly apart from centre-back. Goalkeeper, of course. But centre-back, you wouldn't want this guy as centre-back simply because of the work rates. High. I don't rate those in centre-backs. But honestly, you can play this guy anyway. He's very combative in the midfield as well. And overall, he was an asset to that team. You've seen the team I used tonight, man. It was a very stacked team. And Trent Alexander-Arnold and many different players. Sometimes you can go into those teams and you're not even like noticed because of the ability of everyone else around you. This guy stood out, man. He definitely did stand out. So those match ratings, 9.3, 9.1, 8.3. What was the 4th game? I think the 4th game ended in like a pretty early rage quit after that chip. I believe so anyway, so I can't remember, to be honest. Passing, 10 out of 10. Dude, his passing is unbelievable. If you think of a pass... No, not even think of it, because that's just magic. If you see a pass on the pitch, right, and you're like, I don't know, mate, it's a little bit... I don't know, I've got to kill it around this player, that player. It's not going to get there. Try it. Try the through ball. Just hold the triangle down or the Y on the Xbox, and it should find its destination. If you're thinking, oh, that's a tricky pass to do, should I try the over the top? Yes. Yes is always the answer. If you find them out wide, in a crossing position, it's like, oh, what do I do here? Should I cross? Yes. Yes is always the answer when it comes to passing with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Plus, if you want free kicks, he's got 93 free kicks. You could definitely test the keeper on that. He's got 70 penalties, though. It's a very low stat. It's his low stat as well. 8 for shooting. His shooting's not as bad as... well, actually, 88 shooting's not even that bad. I'm looking at, like, in-game glasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like, oh, this guy needs to be, like, 95 shooting to be the ultimate all-rounder. No, not at all. His shot power benefits him. His long shots are brilliant. And he's very good at finishing, even the delicate shots, which you've seen at the end with the chip volley. 9 for physicality. I know what you're going to say. You're going to bring the strength up a bit too. Nah, the reason I've given it 9, man, is aggression trumps strength every day of the week. And he's very combatant in the challenge, and he wins a lot of the ball. And his stamina, that is key when it comes to physicality. The ability, especially with high work rates, to run all game long. And dribbling, it's also a 9. And I know a lot of people will look at the agility balance, but you would have seen it during the gameplay when I was doing the skills and dribbles and stuff. he moved really well. Very responsive, very fluid, and I did rate that. The similar cards. This is like some of the box-to-boxes that we've got recently in the Shapeshifters promo. I'd also throw a Tal into the mix. I reckon the Tal's very similar to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Arnold is better than all these when it does come down to the pass. He's very good at the pass. He's a pass master. Wait, what? He's a pass connoisseur. Isn't that like the chicken connoisseur? But anyways, he's just brilliant when it comes to the passing abilities. Spinazzola, Guerrero, and Tekasito, I don't want to be demonetized or whatever, is amongst those players similar. And like I did say, Yusuf Attal. Into the overall ratings. My overall rating for Trent Alexander-Arnold, because he's brilliant at what he does do, will be a 9.6. Fantastic player. The price is a little bit high, but honestly, it's not even that bad for the ability that you do get. Obviously, at this stage of the game, we've got 10 players for each and every single position that a player could fit into, you know what I'm saying? Centre-back, you could have 10 centre-backs, like, oh, should I get this guy over this guy? Or this guy over this guy? Or this guy over this guy? They're all basically end-game centre-backs. They're all basically end-game goalkeepers. That was from the kickoff of the game. Right-back, centre-mids, strikers, etc, etc, etc. Right now, the choice to use a certain player in that position will come down to you guys, as always, simply because you might have someone in that position that you're already enjoying, and you don't really want to move them from the position, and you might feel that this card does not benefit you. Simple as that. By all means, that is fair. You know what I'm saying? But if he does benefit you, definitely consider it because he's a really good player. As for those value for coins, he's 500k on the Xbox, 490 on the PlayStation. I'm going to give him 8.8 because what you get with this guy is brilliant. And I reckon, I mean, if you got a lot of fodder in your club, maybe a lot of saved coins, maybe this, that, and the other, and can cut the price by maybe half price, then it's a good deal. You've got an end-game midfielder, a box-to-box, Premier League English, good links on him as well, especially into the high-end Liverpool players too, like Virgil van Dijk team of the season, and even Salah, Sadio Mane. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Bayern Munich now, boys. But yeah, he's up there at an 8.8. Enjoyments. I'm going to give him a 9.7. I had a lot of fun with this card. And you've seen the tricks I was trying out, the skills. I reckon the 5-star skills definitely does benefit the card. Obviously, you can look at the 5-star weak foot, or the lack of, and say 5-star weak foot would have benefited this card a little bit more than this. But I've got to say, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think those 5-star skills actually really benefit him in that midfield role. Guys, that's going to be it for the review tonight of Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I've got a Ginola one already ready. I've got to work on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer one as well, which both of those could come out tomorrow. So guys, if you want to see them, get amongst the comments. Once again, do apologise for no video last night. I was playing Twitch Rivals Fall Guys Edition with Bateson, Smash, and the Royal, and I had a belting time. We finished third out of 16, mate. Top 3. Maybe I ditch FIFA altogether and just become a pro Fall Guys. Pro Fall Guy? Something like that anyways. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have had a cracking day today. Like and comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.